What's up, y'all? It's your boy One Sock in the building. All my feet don't stink. Hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button. Leave a comment. Give yourself a shout out in the comments. Start a conversation in the comments. It don't matter. Your comment matters most. So today, I just want to talk about some things what 2025 has taught me that I gotta trust my process. If I set a goal, let's say start a clothing brand, everybody into fashion. I'm gonna use this as an example. Everybody into fashion, everybody starting their own clothing brands and whatnot. Shout out to Compose, shout out to Al Compose. If you know, you know. Everybody know I be on Compose, you know what I'm saying? Al Compose, shout out to Al Compose. Hopefully they send me a free box or something. Free 10-pack or something. Non-filter, make sure they non-filter, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna use fashion as an example. When I start a clothing line, everybody into Louis, Gucci, Amiri, Purple, Moncler, Mackage, Moose Knuckles, Candy Gooses, and all that. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna start a clothing brand. Started a clothing brand, I'm like, all right, I know the basics, like you gotta get your LLC, gotta get your EIN number, gotta get your DUNS, gotta get your trademark. The process, you gotta do the process. You think like, oh, you just gonna blow up, I'm just gonna blow up, and everybody gonna be rocking my stuff. I'ma just give everybody some samples and tell them rock it and promote my stuff, and then I'ma take off. People gonna tap in. No, it's not that easy. It is hard work. You gotta go through the process. You gotta send samples. You gotta talk to manufacturers. You gotta talk to people. That's the first and foremost, the basics. You gotta talk to people. Hey, what's going on? You having a cool day today? Yeah, man, it's kind of chilly out. Spark a conversation and they able to communicate with you and you know what I'm saying? And not be judgmental. Then that's when your opportunity comes. You can't create an opportunity if you don't talk to people, if you don't express yourself, if you don't break them barriers, okay? If you don't do that, you're not gonna succeed to the next step. That's the first step. You gotta talk to people. You gotta get on YouTube. You gotta get on social media. You gotta study the fashion market. You gotta study how to promote, how to get people to tap into whatever design, whatever logo you got, whatever brand you have. You gotta get people to be attracted to it, wanna wear it, you know? And that's just that's like step 5, 6. The first step is talking. You gotta learn how to talk. And then when you do talk, you gotta know what you talking about. You can't just add your 2 cents and think, yeah, you gonna say anything that don't got nothing to do with the conversation. No, you gotta say stuff that's going on in the moment. You talk to a random person, you gotta speak on what's going on in the moment. Whether it's a sunny day, whether it's nighttime, whether it's evening, morning, at Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Wagner's, post office. You gotta talk about the moment in order to spark a conversation, people intrigued. And then once you study that and learn that, then you create opportunities. Once you learn that, then you learn how to pitch yourself. Then that's the second step, pitching. Once you learn how to pitch yourself, then that determines if a person gonna be intrigued or if a person gonna accept your pitch and go from there. That was a bird, that junk just scared the shit out of me. But I just wanted to use that as a quick example because a lot of people be talking about, oh, new year, new me. Mind you, it's the start of the new year. So a lot of people be talking about new year, new me. But if nothing changed, nothing changed. If you still self-centered, if you still antisocial, if you still like, oh, I don't like people like that, still be the same you, the same version of you yesterday on the 31st, the 30th, the 29th, 28th, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, still gonna be the same you from last year. And it's like, you gotta change you. People say, I ain't changed. I'm the same me. I ain't that changed. I'ma stay real. I'ma stay this. But you have to. You have to change in order to evolve, in order to progress, in order to prosper. I don't want to wrap y'all up, but I just wanted you to know this. Whoever you are, starting this 2026 off, I just want you to know, in order to progress to that next level where you see yourself, because I know you see yourself getting stronger, not just physically, but mentally, you're getting stronger, and you want to prosper, and you want to go to that next level, and you want something like this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to talk to people. You gotta learn how to communicate. You gotta establish relationships, because if you don't establish relationships, how you gonna learn? How you gonna know what not to do in any situation? Not just meeting a girl, not just meeting a boy, not just, you know what I'm saying, try and get a car. Of course you gotta learn the process, the paperwork, and first you gotta learn your learners, get a driver's license, then be able to, you know what I'm saying? It's levels to everything. And I don't want to compare myself to the next person, because I'm moving at my own pace. You got to move at your own pace, whereas though you're comfortable. Because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to operate properly. The only way you're going to be able to operate properly if you're comfortable. You got to be comfortable, and you got to be you. No matter the situation, no matter the area, no matter the environment, no matter the people, the ethnicities around you, you got to be comfortable. Don't be too comfortable, but you got to be comfortable enough to speak normal and a fluent pace for you, you know? And I'm only telling you this because I love you and I care about you, and I want to see you do better, and I want to see you prosper, you know? So, like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up. Man, it's one sock. I want more. I'm getting more. I'm strong enough to carry more weight. I'm strong enough to prosper to the next level. I'm strong enough to succeed at a higher level. I'm strong enough to manage myself at a higher level. And I hope you are too. Peace, love, prosperity. One sock.